Well, hello there, Funchal. We have reached Madeira. The sun is just starting to come up. We should be getting clearance here in the next half an hour or so to go ashore. Man, look how vertical everything is out there. Good morning, officially, from Funchal.
Yeah.
So how does it look outside?
So I was like, oh my gosh, come look at it. It's so gorgeous. We came in during, I don't know, it's like not quite light outside. And the thing I love about like Portugal area in general is like how hilly it is. And the lights are all glowing. It's gorgeous out there. I can't wait to get out and explore.
Yeah, so technically part of Portugal today. Now, we were looking at the list of excursions on Shore Excursions Group, and there were a lot. There were a lot for Funchal. I ended up picking a combo excursion that sounded like a little bit of both of us. This area is known for structures called levadas, which are like irrigation channels that are on the side of the mountain, and you can do beautiful guided strolly hikes along those.
Yeah.
It's also known because there's a rum distillery here. So we've got a combo tour, which is a Levada walk and a rum distillery tour and tasting.
The good thing is you walk first, then drink rum, because there's no handrails, and that could be very dangerous otherwise.
That's true. So we're going to grab some food, get going, and head off to meet our tour.
Yeah, let's go.
Ooh, International Cafe. English muffin sandwiches, parfaits, and muesli bars acquired. We've come down to deck 7 for our coffee because it's much less busy down here. The gangway today is here on deck 4 through what they call the landing, which is kind of their disembarkation special zone. Oh, there's like a whole little lounge down here. They've got sort of a bar where you can grab water and stuff on the way out. Whoa, giant gangway. They had 3 lanes worth of beepers to get people off. That was handy. So the instructions are to make it through this building, find our way out to the main parking lot, and boom, there should be tour guide with van. So out the door, we've hung a left, and the parking lot should be up this way. Success! We are early as always, so we'll just hang out a minute. We'll go past all the cruise line buses. Well, this is our first visit here, so I guess they'll add our name to the wall. Cool, but this should be the parking area that we need. We just saw our ride pull in the parking lot. We've made it to Porto de Cruz. We've got walking sticks at our disposal. This kind of looks like a miniature version of what we're going to be walking today, because these levadas are like water canals, mostly for irrigation and things like that. So this is Levada De Referta officially. We've got our water, we got sunglasses, sunscreen. We should have some glorious weather. It's going to be in the low 70s today. We get to start by going down some steps. Look at these views already. So we're doing a 6-kilometer walk. Then we actually get to stop and have refreshments. We just stopped and got our safety briefing about being aware of your surroundings at all times. And obviously we had to be asked if anyone has vertigo, bad knees, bad hearts, balance issues, anything like that. So welcome back to Nature Walking with D&J. I'll do most of my recording when we stop to learn.
Yeah, otherwise dangerous.
Yeah, we have got one man in our group who probably should have taken a walking stick, and he did not. He's right in front of D, and he's frightened us a couple of times, but we can do it. We'll all get through this together. I'll switch back to regular glasses mode now because it's quite shady and pleasant down here. I guess there hasn't been a whole lot of rain lately. He said normally there would be some pretty spectacular waterfall action right there, but it's a little dry right now. Yeah, he does call out ahead, attention, mind the ground, where there's particularly tricky areas, which is nice. We'll come across this bridge over this little river that doesn't have a whole lot of water, but apparently you can find different types of trout in it sometimes. You even need some smell-o-vision to get some of this floral fragrance. There are some nice sections with handrails like this, but they are few and far between.
The last eruption was 25,000 years
It's
ago.
volcanic.
Do you want to know my opinion? I think they're stupid. It's at least 400,000 years.
So our guide said on a windy day, these kinds of walks are not what you should be doing. The wind blows the trees, the tree roots loosen up all of those very fragile rocks, and it's not a good time. Oh, we're coming up to some houses now. He said for the low, low price of 10,000 euros, you can have this one right here. There's a dog. I do not see a dog. Apparently it's up here. Whoa, what is this? A motorcycle on the path. Let's go off-road. Dog's down there. There's little pupper. Hey. All right, don't get distracted by dogs. Here we go.
They work, but they work in the morning.
Yeah, there's not very much flat about these parts other than these levadas. So if you're going to come take a stroll, the Levada is the place to do it. Oh, we get to peek at some farmland up here. I think he said this was like maybe a 90-year-old gentleman's farm. Oh, good. Our guide is giving the gentleman a walking stick who refused it earlier. So, smart decision. So now we will progress much more safely across this little bridge. Here we can see out to the water, across to what I think is more of, well, I guess that's a roadway, but maybe more of the Levada path. Over here we have some acacia trees, or mimosa trees. That's another word I know from Minecraft. I'm good on my birch and my acacia. Oh, we've come across another dog up here. I think our group ended up being 12 strong today. We had 8 local hotel guests and 4 folks from the ship. Hey, little puppy friend.
Oh, no.
Ooh, puppy's like, you gonna play me?
It's okay. Hi.
He has made a new friend. Oh, this looks like a zone that's not made for tall people. Get our duck on while maintaining balance. Perfect. Oh man, at least it's not a long tunnel. Freedom! So this little staircase is the point of no return. It's about 35% of the way through the walk, he said. That's your last chance to bow out and decide if you want to chill out on the steps, return to the vehicle. We're pressing onward. Somebody asked how long until the next toilet break, and the answer was basically you can go whenever you like. Just find a bush. Oh, banana plants. Here, let's look at these views in the distance. Yeah, that is a bee. He's trying to be all up in my shot. We're coming up on a very steep farm section. Not that we have to walk, but that we should be able to look and see. My gosh, yes, everything is steep out here except for this nice flat levada. If you can't tell, I just like saying the word Levada now, even though I thought we were coming out here to walk the Levada Kedavra. Bad Harry Potter jokes. I don't think anybody survives that walk anyway.
You must be wondering how. Is this water good to drink? It's good to drink, but you can die.
Good to know. So not for drinking, only for irrigation.
This is enough.
He's given us something to squeeze and smell. I didn't hear what it was, but it smells like parsley. I'm not sure. I'm the last one in line. I don't know if I was supposed to throw it away, but I've kept it for now. He said, don't eat it, though. Hey, he did say that that plant was parsley. We did good. Maybe he just told us not to eat it so other people could smell it. Not that you can't eat it. I saw that. He said if you start getting tired, just remember in about 20 or 25 minutes we can all have a beer. Or like a coffee or some cake or something.
Do you like what you see?
Yeah.
No, not me. I mean the view. The view.
The view after we rounded the corner, you can kind of look down and see all the roads winding. Ooh. Oh, kitty. Whoa, a loud kitty.
Aww.
Nature D has made a friend again.
I gotta go or I'm gonna be in trouble, but you're so sweet.
Little kitty, we've lost our group. Just stay here and pet you. Well, now we're on a proper road going downhill. Oh, okay, there's a car on this proper road. Man, now we'll just turn around again, see where we've come from. We're looking at an avocado tree down here. Ooh, avocados.
And then you can go to the ladies and
So we'll
to the
have
gents.
toilets up here at the
Stay
cafe.
there for about 20, no more than 25. You have time to have a coffee or a beer or a poncha or whatever. And don't forget, this is the best banana and walnut
Ooh.
slice of cake of Madeira.
Another kitty. This one's on the hunt for a moth.
I like it in sweet salad.
They just are so sweet. Oh, you look like my kitty I
I
used to
want to tell you a
have.
nice little story. You want to hear a true story
Sure.
Is it a story about a cat
about
and a lady who got left behind because she loved petting him? I know that story.
15 years ago, the lady of the house said to the husband,
Oh, we've got hydrangea, camellia, avocados, all sorts of other flowers I don't know the names of. Cats, of course. Is
Following me.
the cat's following you? Hey, little friend. You want to come have a coffee at the cafe? Oh my gosh, now there's kittens. And that one is still following us. Help.
You need to go home. You can't follow us.
How big is your backpack? Do these fit in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta run. We gotta get away from all these cats.
So cute.
Who knew? Most all of our nature encounters would come at the end of the tour.
Which is fine because you're not on like thin, gravel.
That's true. Well, we have located our van once again, but looks like we've also located the cafe. We have come away with 2 pieces of banana walnut cake, which I think those were actually included. They didn't really seem to be charging people for that, but I'm not sure. And 2 glasses of poncha, P-O-N-C-H-A, which is basically rum, citrus juice, and frothed with honey. She had a wooden tool in there, and she was just whirring away on that thing. So a nice frothy summer beverage.
Very local.
Oh yeah, very sweet, but it's got enough citrus in there to make it a little zingy too. Well, time to head out. Only about a 5 or 6 minute ride, and we are here at our rum destination. So it does say free entry on the side there. So we'll get a few minutes to peek around at all the machinery. They're not making anything right now. I think he said March and April is their rum producing time. They got cozy beanbag chairs? What the heck? All kinds of learning. Oh, this looks like we're getting into the steel territory. All that shiny copper. They've got signage in Portuguese, English, French, and German right there. What is this?
It's their underwater edition.
Underwater edition.
In 2019, they dropped some into the sea. I don't know, after 7.5 months, they removed them from the sea. They were subjected to a low temperature, and they will be under the sea until 2020.
I think that's already passed.
So they did it on purpose to, age the bottles and the rum.
I guess so.
Interesting.
Feeling hot, hot, hot. Learn more, it says. House of Rum, it says. Don't mind if we do. Well, they do have restrooming opportunities here as well. Oh, you can look at some of the sugar cane. Some of the smushy smushers. Casa do Rum. Oh, that's a lot of barrels. Alright, so gift shop is over here. Oh, They even sell kits with those wooden frothers like the lady back at the bar was using to make that cocktail. She put that thing in there and just whizzed it around until it was nice and nicey. You can get them in different flavors here. What? Well, they even sell giant bottles of Funchal. Get some more machinery in here. All right, let's escape back to the outside. Oh, here's their toileting facilities down here. Yeah, we asked if they were doing any sort of samples, and she said no, you could get a glass of the Funchal cocktail for $3.50, but that was about it. Nice little individual stalls with a sink in the middle for washes. We've hopped across the street now to get some views of the ocean off of this side of the island. I think we're on the north side now. We came from the south side originally this morning.
There are people in the water too.
People swimming?
In the waves, yeah, bouncing around. It's turbulent water.
Kind of get a peek over at the entire building from this side too. Little backlit peek. There we go. All right, let's head back to the ride. We had about a 20-minute stop here. Welcome back to the port. Well, they've got some shopping opportunities right here by the door. Well, they've got face towels and beverages up here. Welcome back. Good afternoon. Late afternoon, I'll say. Whatever time it is. Y'all, we are fresh and clean. A little bit hungry.
Starving.
But first, we got to talk about our day. So how was your stroll along Levada De Referta?
It was beautiful. So nothing I had ever thought to do in the area. There's a lot of options, but I'm really happy that we found this with Shore Excursions Group. It was just what we needed to get out in nature and experience like what they're known for in this area. Like I don't think you can do like this walk in other areas that I'm aware of. And our guide Alvaro was amazing. I will say the first 25% of the hike, my heart was very, very quickly going because, not because it's a hard walk, but because the gentleman in front of me nearly tumbled down the mountain multiple times. So I will say, listen to the guide. If he says, do you want a walking stick? And you're not sure-footed, take the darn walking stick. Wear proper shoes. Because
the gentleman, they were from Germany.
Yeah.
And he was wearing socks and sandals, which was not appropriate walking
I mean, they had
attire.
a back on there, but...
at least they weren't like slides, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the guide, Alvaro, was amazing. We kind of mentioned at some points, and he had already noticed that the gentleman had almost fallen over the cliff a few times, and he was like, I've already seen that. He made him take a walking stick, and he stayed with him and taught him how to use it properly, and... just if you have any sort of stability issues, heart conditions,
vertigo,
don't do the walk. But if you're pretty sure-footed and want to check out nature, and he's funny, the guide was hilarious.
He really was.
Then it's a great tour.
Bing bong, we're getting ready to get some announcements.
Uh-oh.
Maybe not.
Good afternoon, everyone.
All right, let's try not to talk over the captain too bad. He said we're missing 2 guests, so hopefully they come back soon, but it is back on board time.
It is.
Awesome day. Shore
Very
Excursions Group. If you want to book your own stuff, go to parodj.com/SEG, like Shore Excursions Group.
Yep.
Yeah, so thanks for an amazing day.
It was great.
Yeah, fantastic. I think Madeira is one of the only places that I've heard of these like levada structures, so it's very unique.
Very.
Now, we're going to go get some pre-dinner snacks.
Correct.
Come on.
Let's go.
We're going to be sounding the ship's special loveboat whistle, so if you're on the open decks, just be aware it is extremely loud.
There's the menu for today. Well, I think we technically got all 4 flavors. Dee went for what? Margarita and pepperoni. I got veggie, and the one that was called Nizarda, which has tuna on it. Getting in on the fun. Love it. Now, one reason we chose to get dinner snacks is that the Captain's Circle Loyalty Party, or one of them, is up here tonight inside the dome. It's at 6:15, which is prime dinner time. So we decided carbs, then party, then late dinner. Ooh, mercy. Oh, we've snagged a table. We've got some guitar tunes happening in here. We took the second row because the second row has tables. I think we can still peek and get some views.
And legroom. It's very bright in here.
It is, but tables and legroom are important.
Definitely.
Can somebody call the captain and tell him to turn the ship? Get this son out of here.
We have 1,787 elites on board.
Well, thank you very much. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome back. And it's great to see familiar faces here to welcome you back as family. You've done many, many cruises with us. You're all platinum and elites here. And there's so many of you on board this cruise, we're having to have 8 of these parties.
And in first place, with a total of 3,379 days and 414 cruises, we have Mrs. Wiener and Mr. Cutting from the USA also.
Gone are the days where we had to take in all those invitations. So here we go. Good luck. First bottle of bubble goes to Shirley Alder.
Thank you, Captain. And ladies and gentlemen, whatever you're planning tonight, we hope you have a beautiful, wonderful evening on board the Sun Princess.
So it's time for dinner. I think we're going to go to deck 8 and check out the casual dining room again. We're in the 7 o'clock hour now, so we figure that dining room is probably going to be the least busy. Looks like our instincts have paid off. So same menu as we had before, of course, except for the ever-rotating selections from the MDR menu. We are done with dinner. Welcome back to deck 17. Oh, I hear a football game on the big screen. Oh, we have not looked over here at coffee and cones this trip. Oh, there is the menu. There's all those premium desserts. They've got granitas on here as well. They've also got cake. Okay, so this is the stuff that is included in the upcharge packages. Look at that foosball. Oh, they've got those bags of popcorn too. Now we're coming back up to the area of the Dome because there's a pirate-themed production show, which we're probably going to see later, but they're having a pirate fair. It's called the Doubloon Pirate Faire in the Dome tonight. Yeah, there's a production show called something like Valora, A Pirate Adventure, but they're going to have a matinee performance in a couple of days. So we are here for that. Yeah, so this is not a show. They don't have anything closed off. The bar and everything seems to be open. Oh, they've got papers here on the bar. Okay, nothing much on the back, but it looks like maybe 6 different stations that you go around to do different activities. So there is a curtain drawn over the entrance to the actual venue. So we will wait out here until they're ready for us at 9 o'clock. So buccaneering skills, partying, dancing, games, cocktails, and the Pirate Queen herself. Well, side note, they do have an elevator over there which goes from 17 to 18, so you can access the seating up at the top of the dome and avoid all of those stairs, I guess, if you need to. There's the special drink menu. We've got Bounty Cove Colada, Buried Treasure Mojito, and Golden Doubloon Martini. Stanley the Pirate Bear is here. The curtains have opened. Oh, look at this place. Came up a little higher to get a better view of the place. They've got tables stationed all around with various games. I see one over here to our right called Tied in Knots. They're coming around now to hand out the little maps to anybody who didn't get one. Oh, there's Walk the Plank there on the floor. Something with a net. Oh, it's a cannon themed game up there behind Christian on the platform.
Get on your feet and start exploring the space and start your big adventure. Good luck, me hearties. Thank you.
Well, that's it. Walk the plank. Well done. So this is the cannonball themed one. So 60-point minimum to qualify. Well, there's 100. Next up should be the hangman station. Oh, it's literally hangman.
Sorry, just 4 letters.
Oh, she's on to something. She's on to something.
D.
Oh, one of the stations is to get a picture taken with Stanley. All right, this is the last one we need before we get the stamp of approval from her. So this is the knot puzzle. Oh, they've changed the DJ music now. So you have to tie any one of the 4 knots. That is 5. Now down to the Pirate Queen. You are approved as a pirate. We'll back up here to the hangman station because there is the treasure chest. We'll wait till she's free and then we'll claim a prize. Oh, what's in the treasure chest? Well, we have come back out to the bar now for some post-pirate refreshment. So what is this prize? Well, first of all, it's a cute little bag that says Sun Princess, Doubloon Pirate Faire. Inside, oh, more things are happening in here. Okay, we got a piece of paper. What is this little thing? Okay, we got a doubloon. That, hey, winner chicken dinner. $10 towards any print or final purchase from Princess Photo. Now here are the real prizes. Dee has come away with a mojito version. That is cute. It looks like olives kind of, but it's gold dusted blueberries.
Buried treasure mojito. That's
Makes
cute.
sense. And I got the golden doubloon martini. Apparently today is a day of exploring the dome. Oh, they turn it into a club at night and it is wonderful. There is not a lot of excitement in the club right now, but I mean, we've got lights, we've got tunes, we've got DJ, we got dance floor. The club usually opens about 11:15 and it rolls until 1:30 in the morning. Oh, he broke out the Whitney. the club. Boogie. We've come back to the cabin to find our paper for tomorrow, which is Santa Cruz de Tenerife. Good night from the future, y'all. We're home.
You're used to this at this point.
Well, we did really good for the... Okay, maybe not. But, y'all, we're here from the future, shall I say. Let's go ahead and wrap up our evening, leaving dinner for last.
Sounds good.
What did we do this evening? We went to a loyalty party in the Dome.
Yeah, so different concept because normally they have them like in just one of the lounges. So in the Dome, only seats 250 people. Fun fact, we had about 1,000 elite plus platinum and things like that. So they had 8 parties on our sailing. So you get your invitation, you stand in line, you go in there. It was 1.5 million degrees because the Dome is like a greenhouse effect, basically.
I was a sad little plant in that place.
It was so hot. I think they were supposed to have air conditioning, but I don't know that it was working. And the seating's a little odd for that party because it's a cocktail thing and they're supposed to be able to bring drinks around, but then they have to like get in and out of people. Not my favorite setup for a loyalty party.
No.
It was cool with the screens and then Christian sang and they did the presentations and that was good, but I don't know if I was on that class again, if I would even bother going.
No.
I know that sounds sad, but you know.
I don't think I would either, unless it was like not as hot, because it was real miserable in that greenhouse.
Yeah, now we had a sort of an evening when the sun was still out, so that could be why.
Then after that, a little bit later than that, we went to the Doubloon Pirate Faire, and you were officially crowned a pirate, I guess.
That was super cool to see. It had to do with their pirate show, Valora, which I think is leaving the Sun Princess for a little while. So I'm not sure if this event will stick around or not, but it's great for the whole family. Up in the Dome, which it was utilized really well in this instance. They had lots of different booths where you go and do pirate-themed things. You get little stamps, and you go see the Pirate Queen, and you get a little bag of booty. I guess
Nothing like a bag of booty.
But it was fun, and they had live music. It was really short.
Yeah.
And as soon as it was over, everything was torn down. So it was done. And they had cool pirate-themed drinks out in the Cascade Bar also. So nice evening.
Yeah, fun though. But yeah, we did hear that Valora pretty much was going away from the ship like at the end of our sailing.
Yeah.
And they're thinking it might come back sometime in the future, like reimagined, but not in the version that it existed. So if you saw it, good on you.
And maybe they'll keep this. Who knows?
And then we went to late night DJ, boom, boom, boom. That's pretty self-explanatory.
We danced.
A lot of time in the Dome. It was a
Dome evening.
A Dome evening.
That sounds bad.
Speaking of evenings, let's talk about our dinner. Now, we made our grand return to the diner. I know after not having the glowingest of reviews last time, but we figured let's give it another shot. We literally both ate the same meal. So if you thought that was an error earlier,
No.
So let's talk about it. We both had a salad.
It's good salad, if I remember correctly.
This is, do we remember that
dinner?
It
had nice dressing on it. I don't even know what the picture looked like. It was a salad,
Oh, that's
guys.
true. Because you know what? Normally I pull them up on my phone. I've been lazy here and didn't even pull them up.
No, it's okay.
What does a picture of a salad look like?
Like lettuce, usually tomato, some dressing.
There it is. Look. Isn't it beautiful?
I was correct. Carrots, cucumbers.
Yep.
That good lettuce, too. Not just iceberg.
Wow. They got that good iceberg lettuce? No. Okay. We both got the Greek bifteki, I believe they called it, which was essentially feta cheese stuffed inside lamb, ground lamb, and then cooked. I think of it, what's that thing called? A Juicy Lucy? That has cheese in it? It's like a beef one? Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. We ordered off of what would be in the main dining room that night, because this is not always going to be on the Americana meal diner thingamajigger.
That thing.
Yeah, it was good. It was a little dry, but the cheese did help, and it had some gravy and some, I think, eggplant with it, but it was a nice sized portion, and the flavors were great.
Cheese helps everything, I gotta say. And for dessert, we got banana split. Now, not only was it a banana split, what was special about it?
It's with gelato.
Boom.
Because I don't know that they have just regular ice cream on the ship, so...
Maybe not.
3 different kinds of gelato. They bruleed the banana, which was super fancy and good. Some whipped cream and some almonds. I think that was about it. It was very tasty, and the presentation was beautiful. It was very large. Yeah, really good.
That's it, y'all. So we
didn't have to say anything.
I know. I love when we eat the same thing because you get to say all the words and I get to go, yeah, and then move on.
Nice. Yeah.
That's it for this video. Yeah. Okay. Y'all stay tuned. We got one more port coming up, and then we're going to launch into a whole ocean of sea days.
Lots of activities, though.
That's it. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Bye.